Well, hi, how's it going today? So, we're going to talk about rejection. And rejection actually starts really in our personal lives when we are a lot younger. So, learning how to deal with rejection is a challenge, especially in our youth. And hopefully, we've grown to learn some of the tactics that actually work for us as we carry it forth into our professional lives. And then, specifically related to business development, rejection is just part of the process. And I actually had a conversation with what was our controller once, whenever I was in staff in person in the company that I work for. And he said, "I don't know how you do what you do. There's no way that I could handle the level of rejection that you handle on a day-to-day basis. But you got to put yourself out there." And part of the fear that and the roadblocks that we encounter specific to business development is, what if it doesn't work out? What if I am rejected? What if I do all of this stuff and they still don't buy my product or service or whatever it is? It's a risk, right? But life is a risk anyway. And so especially when you start your own company, doing business development is that risk. But the reality is the reward is so phenomenal. And so when you do business development and when you are rejected, the tip that I actually always, and the advice that I always give people is don't stay down too long, because you got to pick yourself up and move on to the next deal. And really, that's the reality that's gotten me through it the last 3 decades. Sure, some of them sting a little bit more than others do, but from a professional side of things, it is totally okay for you to go away, lick your wounds, and then come back. Just don't stay, and then also learn from what happened in the past. I also have this complete understanding in knowing that what's meant to be is going to be, and those rejections actually are blessings, because perhaps there was a lot of risk involved, or it wouldn't have been the right chemistry with that client or whatever else. And if you don't stay in the valley too long, if you pick yourself up and you learn from that rejection and you do better the next time, then it actually is that opportunity for you to advance yourself, advance your organization a little bit further. It's a little bit harder when it's a personal rejection, but it's the same mentality, right? People come into our lives for seasons. And ultimately, if it's not working out, rather than holding on to it, releasing it, because you don't know what the beauty is on the other side of it. As you can tell, I have been rejected by my technology this week. I am hoping that that gets back up and running again. I just didn't want it to stop me from being able to record my vlog for the week. So it's rejection all around. Sometimes it is our technology, but it's, what are you doing with it? And are you allowing it to hold you back, or are you embracing it and just pushing yourself through it? Just a thought for the day. Contact me if you'd like to talk about this or any other topics. I have been rejected quite a bit in my life, both personally and professionally. And I have not let it get me down. And so just that little tip of advice, don't let it get you down either. You take good care, and I look forward to seeing you soon.